Hello and welcome to the Steve Calis Show. I'm joined, as usual, by Kevin Harris. Kevin, how the hell are you?
On vacation.
On vacation, baby.
Life is good.
Good. You're looking fresh. You're looking healthy.
I haven't looked fresh or healthy in fucking years, mate. No point lying about it.
I've just been re-listening to the episode that we're about to let people listen to. It's my favourite episode for a really long time because our guest today is local legend Josh Edmunds. And Josh is such a funny guy and he's a great communicator. So I'm really excited for everyone to hear this episode. But first I want to catch up with you, Kevin. Are you, is your soul being nourished by love and joy?
Always.
Josh was recently successful in his most recent white-collar boxing fight. Do we call it a fight or a match? You can tell up to date.
Fight.
Yeah, fight. Yeah, fight. Yeah. And we want to know how it went.
Second round, round one.
Josh, how the hell are you, mate? It's really good to see you.
I am very, very well. I literally just come off the back of one of the best weekends I've ever had in my life.
What were you doing?
It was at a fight, Shrubbery Hotel.
And you mean like a boxing fight? You didn't just go after someone in the
No,
pub, did you?
no.
Hit someone
I'm a
with
man with
snooker
thick
cue, yeah. Bottled someone in the arm.
Sorry, no, it was all disciplined. I was meant to be there.
Good. And it went really well, didn't it, mate?
So good, yeah. So I got the win. The bloke come down from Scotland, and when I first seen him, let's just say I panicked a little bit because he looked a bit rough and ready.
Did he?
But it was amazing. Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah,
really good.
So how did it feel like leading up to it? Because I would just have diarrhea for weeks going into it, you know what I mean? I would just be so fucking anxious. I would have been asleep. It would be like the worst. I'd be so scared of the whole thing.
So my sister come down on the Thursday. She come down from London, and on the Friday I said I'll come and see her, and I went over there and I remember speaking to her and I was thinking to myself, why am I doing this? Why am I going through this pain? I was pacing up and down into the kitchen. I was so worried. So she had to calm me down. She's younger than me, but she said to me, look, you know why you're doing this? For Grandad. Just get in there. It's not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. So that really gave me a bit of motivation and I was happy.
Yes, it helps sometimes to have a direction.
Yeah, it was like I was zoned in.
Right, that's
I
good.
knew I had to do it.
Yeah.
But it was awful. Like, respect to anyone who does it, because the week leading up to it, I was in a bad way.
Yeah.
I was sweating and going every day. And I'm not an angry person at all. I like having a laugh and a joke with everybody. Always have done. So to be in an environment when you know you've got to be angry, if somebody's coming on to you, I got hit quite hard, and that's when I thought to myself, right, you know what you got to do now, mate.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just like laughing and joking. But obviously that don't work when you're boxing.
Yeah, I suppose. And I always thought, like, what would my defence be if someone wants to box me? And I try and charm them. I'd go, oh, look at you silly sausage. Oh, look at those arms. Yeah, I'd try and like win them over with charm.
That could work. That could be the best way.
Next time.
Resolve any fight.
Yeah, like sniff their hair and go, ooh, delicious. It's like they're trying to throw them off. Then the head's gone. Then it's
Don't think to myself, what sort of environment am I in?
Yeah, I want to get the hell out of it. Get back on that train.
Being local chaps, we know a lot of people in the boxing community, and one person that always comes up is his granddad.
Yeah, because his grandfather's something of a real local legend, isn't he? Everyone knows who he is. He's inspired lots of people to get into the sport. I want to ask Josh about the brilliant legacy of Dave Edmunds. So talk to me a little bit about your grandfather. Why is he so well known, and what was it that he did?
Just in my personal opinion, and what I've obviously, when growing up, this is what I was told by a lot of people, that he would go out of his way to help the community. Like, he would never think about himself. He's always helping other people. And I remember when I was younger, going to his house, and there literally would be like I've said, like a massive queue there, and I would literally have to wait till everyone else was finished talking to him before I can go and see my own granddad. But he was just, I miss him every day. He was such a nice man. He would know exactly what to say at the right times.
Yeah.
But my dad's a wonderful person, and he's really like filled his boots almost. Does that make sense? Like,
Is it your dad's dad?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
like me and my dad have, our relationship's really, really strong. And when I was younger, I was a bit of a scallywag, so it wasn't always the best.
Right.
But we've just really grown really close, and I think it started off obviously when we looking after my granddad. Me and my dad would always be there for 10 hours, X amount of hours a day, looking after him, and I think that's when we started realising. I think Dad started respecting me a little bit more.
Sure.
But I miss my granddad every day. He was such a nice man, lovely man.
So I've always wanted to ask you about it because he's got a really powerful legacy, and it's something that you and your father have now sort of picked up that mantle in the boxing
Tried
community.
to, mate. If I could be half the person that he was, then I'd be a happy person. But he always told me to respect people, to be nice, to be open-hearted, and obviously, you know what I mean, never judge anybody.
Sure.
Get to know people. So that's what I'm trying to live by now.
Yeah.
Like, we've all made mistakes, but we're learning. We're going to grow, and hopefully I can keep every day trying.
That's trying. Yeah, trying to be the word.
Opposite word. My missus would definitely say that. Trying.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, my missus would say that. Yeah. We want to know, as fellow athletes, how does boxing help him with his mental health? And Josh very kindly opened up about his mental health struggles, and it was really, really eye-opening. And this is how it benefits him day to day. I know that boxing is important to you, not just because of the familial lineage, but boxing is a good way for you to channel your own mental health and improve it. So talk to us a little bit about that. Like, how does boxing help you?
So I don't know if a lot of people know this, but also I would say roughly about 20, maybe 21, I've suffered from split personality disorder. So my mental health, I've been through stages, has been really, really bad. And boxing's always just been like a release for me. Like, I've got a target in mind, like to lose weight, to get, you know what I mean? So every night, 7 o'clock, I'm going to be down the gym, going to train. Right. And I've never really took it, when I was younger, I didn't really take boxing as serious as I should have. But now it's completely different. My life's changed. I'm settled. I'm happy in my relationship. Wonderful fiance. Nice little place. So everything's fallen into place a little bit. And my mental health has definitely improved.